Mm. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another segment of My Child, My Voice Kid Connection show. I am Miss Wendy. This show is brought to you by the National Parents Union. I am so excited. I am festive this week because it is Christmas week. I am so excited about Christmas week, and you see me holding my little snack here. I'm excited about this book. The book of the day is Twas Nochebuena by Rosanna Greenfield Song. And our craft of the day is what I'm holding here is a posada snack and possibly drink as well. But the snack I did is something that we like to do during our posadas. And it's a simple snack you can do at home with stuff you have in your own kitchen. So I am going to put my little snack down and wipe my little fingers because I got chocolate all over it. Well, it's not quite chocolate, but it looks like chocolate. And I am going to disappear so we can start story time. And let's get reading to Twas Nochebuena, a Christmas story, in which it is in English and in Spanish. And it is written by Rosanna Greenfield Thong, illustrated by Sarah Palacios. Look at these colorful Christmas designs. Twas Nochebuena, and all through our casa, every creature was needing tamale masa. For one of our holiday tradiciones is making tamales, not one, but montones. And every last person, both chicas y chicos, is needed to make our tamales and taste ricos. We stuff them with pollo, with queso and meat, and steam them in corn husk and leaves. What a treat. Our lovely adornos are hung up with cheer in hopes that amigos soon will be here. Small figures of wise men, Los Reyes in cheats, and tiny clay cama where baby can sleep. In the corner, an árbol that's covered with bells, twinkling luces, red ribbons and shells. Look at the trees. When our guests all arrive, we stroll to the park and join a posada that will start when it's dark, with homemade brioles that glow in the night. We sing canciones by soft candlelight. From casa to casa, parading we go, remembering stories from days long ago. El pido posada is a humble plea. Can you offer a shelter? We ask hopefully. The first two houses do not agree, but the very last house will always say, sí. See them doing a posada and they're going house to house? Then back to our family fiesta we race to snuggle up close by a brick fireplace and treat our shivering invasiones to warm mugs of chocolate champurrado. We clink our glasses, marble, and play loteria while singing and laughing. Que marva! When in El Jaradon I can hear a clatter, I sprang from my silla to shout, what's the matter? The children are cheering below a great star, a brilliant piñata made out of a jar. Come Sonia, come Alma, Luis, and Martin. It's time for our favorite games to begin. Dale, 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 hit it, they cry. Uno, dos, tres, now it's your try. A shower of candy soon falls to el cielo. We chase after gum and sweet caramelo. Then off in a distance, Compañías chimes, telling us that it's nearly time for Masa de Gallo, our mass late at night. With candles aglow, it's a beautiful sight. We sing all our favorite canciones with choirs of angels up in the balcones. And when it was over, we got a surprise. A colorful firework painted the night sky. Then back to our house we happily run, knowing our cena was finally begun, with pots full of grandmother's steaming pozole and sauce for our turkey, a treat we call mole. And just when we've eaten as much as we can, we hear a loud sizzle from grandmother's pan. The children all cheer as they wait for their treat. Buñuelos with cinnamon, sugar so sweet. With satisfied bellies and sleepy eyes, we head to the sala for one last surprise. Giggling and cheering, we dash for the tree where regalos are waiting for you and for me. And we open our cards that were chosen with care as long strands of Sita fly out everywhere. A smile from Papi, a kiss from a friend, and many abrazos that don't seem to end. Now our friends are all tired from the fun and fiesta. It is time to go home from a long night siesta. Merry Christmas, they cheer as they head out of sight. Feliz Navidad, and to all a good night. And that ends our story time. What I love about this book, it tells you a little bit more about what the families do, especially in my family, what we do for posadas, what we do when we get together for Christmas time. And I love about this book that it has several different Spanish words that you heard me say throughout the pages of the story time. So in the back, it has a glossary of Spanish terms. Abrazos or hugs. You know, you have loteria, a bingo game. Luz is light. I mean, masa is dough. I mean, there's everything that tells you, like papi is daddy. Piñata is, well, I think everybody knows what a piñata is. Like pollo is chicken, queso is cheese, regalos are gift, Los Reyes is the three wise men. So you can go down here and look at all of these glossaries and then the author's note. And that is the end of story time. So I like at the back, it says, a delicious feats countless family and friends, one special holiday celebration. Feliz Navidad. Well, I am back and I'm going to stop sharing. Hi. And we're going to start our snack for the day. It's not a craft, it's a snack. So I'm going to move my camera down so that you're able to see what we need for our snack. And as you see, we need a plate. The things that you need to make this reindeer snack. Now I'm going to put mine one that I made earlier today here. And of course I got it's really Nutella. It's really good. On my plate so you can kind of get an idea of what we're making. Now you could use crackers. You could use granola, graham crackers. You can use, not granola, graham crackers, Ritz crackers, or your child's favorite cookie. Now for the icing, you can use peanut butter. I used Nutella if you have, any type of nut allergy nut butter. For an allergy-friendly version, you can use chocolate icing, cream cheese, peanut butter, whatever you have at home, you can use as, the face of the reindeer. Okay. And I'm using the graham crackers because I have some here. I'm going to put this aside. And then for the eyes, I use raisins. You can use regular raisins, or you can use, I have golden raisins too. So I'll be using the golden raisin for the next one I'm doing. And then what also you're going to need are pretzels. And I'm using the miniature pretzels for the reindeer part here. And in the nose, I used, let me put this over here. I used M&Ms because that's what I have for Christmas. And I use the red M&Ms to use as the reindeer's nose. Or you can use red gumdrops, red hot candies, whatever you can find red in your kitchen. Even if you have icing, you can put a little dollop of icing there. The antlers are the mini, pretzel twists that you see here. So to get started, I'm going to get my graham cracker and I cut it in half. Put my graham cracker to the side. And this time I'm going to use peanut butter. And of course you need a knife. So make sure whoever's helping you do this, you have an adult supervision with you to help you do this. I'm using a plastic knife. You can use a butter knife, whatever you have at home. And to make the face, I spread the peanut butter. Of course, my favorite peanut butter is the peanut butter with honey. Of course, my graham cracker is the honey graham crackers. I love honey. So whatever you have at home, use it. And this is what we do for posadas. We make all kinds of treats when we have it at our house or when we go somewhere to do the posada. Sometimes it's at with the nuns. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is if you want to use the eyes, and sometimes I like putting the eyes first, then I do the antlers. Of course, I'm using regular raisins, and I'm going to put them this way, make them look like big eyes. Now, here are my mini pretzels. Just because you put peanut butter or whatever cream or, you know what I love about this snack? You can always lick your fingers. You put the shape that's round like this on the cracker, on the graham cracker, and it'll stick to it. Of course, I'm keep lifting my fingers, so make sure you have a napkin close by. And it'll stick to it. See how it goes? All right, I'm going to move my raisins. I'm going to get my dulces, what we call candy, my M&Ms. And I'm going to use the red M&M. And I hope you can see this. And I'm putting that in the middle. And there you go. Now this one is used with Nutella. I use the golden raisins. I used M&M for the nose, pretzels for the antlers. And then same thing, graham cracker. And then I use raisins for the eyes, the miniature pretzels, M&M candy, and I use peanut butter. And there you have it. You have your Christmas snack that looks like little reindeers. And now you will be ready for any Christmas celebration. So these little snacks, I'm going to pick up the one I just made without getting peanut butter all over me. So good. And then you can make these, you can make them for when you have a Christmas dinner at your family's house, friend's house, whoever. You can bring a really cute treat like this with you. And it's very simple, easy, and it's things that you have at home. I hope you enjoyed the snack and story of the day, which is Twas Nochebuena, or the book of the day, by Rosana Greenfield-Thon. And also, it is like a little craft, but it is our snack of the day, which is what I call a posada snack, because we make posada snacks. The drink that I mentioned is what we do is hot chocolate. We normally do atole, which is a different type of hot drink, but you can get any kind of hot chocolate and make your hot chocolate to go with your snacks. So thanks everybody for joining our wonderful Kid Connection time. I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas this week. I hope you get to spend time with families, friends, your loved ones, and neighbors, anybody that you find special in your life. I hope that you have this wonderful time with them on this special week. And we will catch us next week for another segment of the Kid Connection show, brought to you by the National Parents Union. And be festive, like I'm wearing my little, Santa hat. I'm wearing my little earrings. I am ready. And I even have my my little Christmas shirt. I am ready to go for Christmas, and I hope you are too. Thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions on the snacks or for story time, please reach me at wendy@mpunion.org, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And send me some pictures of your treats that you do for the day, or snacks, I should say. I'm sorry, I'm kind of still in the Twas the Night Before Christmas. That's how Nochebuena. Nochebuena is kind of the way you read it is like Twas the Night Before Christmas, and that's why we were singing it. It's a song. We sing songs when we make tamales at home, at my house, at my mother's house, and we gossip. But we love to sing different types of songs. So I hope you find your own traditions that you have with your family, and you're able to do that this week and during Christmas time. I hope you were able to share my traditions, enjoyed my traditions that I'm sharing with you with my family. And I hope you enjoyed, like I said, the book of the day, as well as our cute little snack of the day. Thanks everybody for joining us. Have a wonderful and safe, healthy, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad. And we'll catch you on Monday for our next segment of the Kid Konnection Show, brought to you by National Parents Union. Adios, mi amigos.